Hello choppers, this is Dan coming to you with a demonstration video of how we do inventory for our parts. As for a little bit of setup here, this is the shop, or at least right here is the table in which we do a lot of our work. Shipping, inventorying, sometimes some other stuff. I'm gesturing to where Lottie is. That's the little rodent on the piggy cam down in the lower left corner of your screen. Of the three girls, she is perhaps not the most highly requested one, but she is the least viewed. She's the most elusive because she's quite skittish. But she is also perhaps arguably the most darling one and definitely the softest. I like to sit with her quite a bit. So yeah, this is going to be a demonstration of how we do inventory. Besides just a little insight as to how we do things, this is potentially going to be a subject of our weekly streams that we're still hammering out, and you guys will be getting a newsletter as to when that'll start and more details to follow. Let's just jump into it. Right now I have a bin, and I'm only going to work on half the bin. Well, more than half conceivably. This is 952 in the front, 953 back here. Of course, those are Nendoroid numbers. 952 is 02, I believe. In fact, I can pull it up. 02 of Darling in the Franks. I don't know what that is, because as April calls me, I am a normie and don't know my anime or games or anime game related things. So we're just going to go through some stuff here and make sure that what Shopify thinks we have is actually in here. So let's do that. So I've actually got Shopify pulled up here, and we're just going to start pulling some stuff out. Now, funny thing we do here, obviously we split a lot of Nendoroids and oftentimes multiples of the same Nendoroids at once and can't fit everything in a bin, even if we dedicate more of a bin to it. So we have a little red tag system. So there's 952, and the red tag means that there's overstock, which we keep above them on top of the shelves in bags like these. So I have even more stuff to look through, but we'll get to that. I'm just going to sort through, kind of do a little bit of organizing. So we have two number 1 faceplates. We have a coat. We have a coat. We have a body. And this one, this is the number 2. Oh, this is the lollipop one. So I'm not going to take it out of its baggie because it has accessories. So it'll just be over there on its own. All right. This is another lollipop one. That'll be over there. I'm surprised these haven't sold already. These are kind of adorable. So I'll be very interested to see what Shopify says we have of those. If it says we're out, and then that's probably the problem. That's probably why they're not selling, because they are not in there correctly. And there's a stand, some arms, like cracking knuckle kind of arms. Yes, Lottie. Can I boop your nose? Can I? Boop. There you go. She's talking to me. I don't think you can hear it. All right. More of those knuckle cracky arms. More bodies. More knuckle cracky arms. And specifically a tongue. I wonder if this must be the same kind of tongue that comes out of there, but came separately. For one reason or another. And Lottie's gonna burrow. Don't mind her. Lottie, don't do that. Whatever you're thinking, don't do it. Okay. Let's go through the overstock bag here. Gonna be a little interesting as to how we work with space here. I might have to get out one of our white bins to just help contain things a little bit more. Oop, 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 oop. This is falling out. This is falling out. Lottie, I assure you, there's nothing interesting down there. More bacon. Is that supposed to be grease or peanut butter? Somebody needs to tell me. What is canonical for this character? Oh, more individual tongues. More. And yet more. Another bacon. More alternate arms. More tongue. Because we always need more tongue, right? Okay. More hat. More hat. Another stand. Alright. We're almost there. We've almost got this sorted out. Okay. Now to glean as to what we have. And I'm going to start with these bigger things that don't sell as well as some of the smaller stuff. So the stands and the hats, and that way I can sequester those into the bag specifically. So the smaller stuff that can fit more efficiently inside the bin, those are going to go in there. So, all right. So I'm just looking off to the side right now, and I'm seeing that the complete in box, which is part of the counts, are 0. I did check that ahead of time, so there were no complete in box 02s. The bacon, there's supposed to be 5 of them. Actually, I was going to start with this stuff. That's right. I was just about to go down the line like I usually do, but that's not going to work out. And Shopify is refreshing. Okay. All right, there's supposed to be 6 of them. Yes, I count 6. Is there a similar number for the stand with additional peg? There's 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. Oh, this is going well so far. There tends to be an issue here or there. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's something off with things that don't sell as well, and therefore we don't have problems with orders typically. So there's 6 of these. All right, see, that kind of packs all that in. This stuff that takes up a lot of room with the bins themselves. Now I can get these out of the way. And put the bin back in here. Okay, the bacon. The bacon with the hands. There's supposed to be 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. That can go in there. Next up, 02's hair with detachable headband. No hair. Hairs do tend to sell out the fastest, so it doesn't surprise me. Yes, Lottie, you can burrow. 02's military arms stretched behind her back. Oh, that's what they're doing. I mean, she could be dual tasking. She'd be stretching behind her back and cracking her knuckles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Splendid. We're on a roll. Okay, next. 02's military cloak. 3 of them. Yes! Excellent. Love to see it. We already got the hat. Military uniform, there is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Now, I'm going to do a little thing off screen. And I think ideally I'm going to have another scene for the videos where I can flip over and show you what I see on my computer screen. But I'm not going to demonstrate that right now, because I did not prepare for that. All right, so it says we have 1 mint and 3 very good. Given the inner packaging for the extra limbs and stuff like that, and that there's still like little plastic buffers for the legs and stuff like that, this one has it, this one has it, that one has it. All of these have it. These are all actually mint quality. None of these we would consider very good. Although we might have labeled those as very good because they came from a collector that opened the box but didn't necessarily, alter the body or anything like that. So if the box is open, then we don't consider it mint anymore. So fair enough. But they're all mint quality. And that's why they're all priced the same. Now, the only difference is this Shopify says we have 4, we have 5. I'm going to add another one to very good because I can't guarantee that they're all mint. And available 3. Or no, 4. And we're going to save that. And that's going to update on the website. Splendid. Lottie's really doing the burrow. I told you, she's the skittish one. Okay, next we did the stand. 02's standard smile. That's the number 1s. There are, in fact, 2 of them. You love to see it. It's correct. So I'm actually going to put them together. Just like that. And then 952 2 02's lollipop licking / tongue out faceplate. 2 of them in stock. Yes. All right. 952-3 02's blushing grin. Looks like eyes are closed too. There are 0 of those. That is correct. Popular one. And then finally 02's tongue, which specifies tongue part only. There's supposed to be 7 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So, takeaway from this particular one is that we did not account for one of the bodies. So now we have an extra one, which is a good thing. That's a good problem to have. Sometimes the problems aren't as good. So, yeah, this is an example. How this can be implemented on stream for you guys. For one, it's a hangout opportunity. Can chat with you guys, see what's going on with you guys. You can check in what's going on with us, ask questions. It's probably going to be me, myself, and I. April doesn't really have a good reason to jump in and visit. So she's the brains behind the outfit. She can answer the most questions when she's around. I can answer some things. We'll play it by ear, see what we can do. As far as audience participation, I intend to print out a list of basically all the different numbers and basically check off what I do as I go. So if people, request to jump in line basically and see what we've got, we can do that. And that way I can keep track of what I've already inventoried, and that way I'm not inventorying the same thing twice. And who knows, we might come up with other cool ideas to involve you guys. But yeah. It's just a neat little thing that we can do to show you what's going on behind the scenes and have a little hangout time. Hopefully that's fun, and hopefully you've enjoyed watching. Take it easy.